And now to those millennials, those folks born in the early 1980s through the early 2000s. Tonight, we start a three-part series looking at this generation. Millennials currently make up the largest portion of U.S. workers, by the way, and some estimates say they will make up half of the workforce in the next 5 years. And by that time, they're expected to spend nearly $1.5 trillion a year. But right now, as Sharon Epperson tells us, this group is saddled with massive amounts of debt.
27-year-old Brandon Will is no stranger to debt.
I have debt both from college, student loans, and I have some credit card debts.
Like many in his generation, he had to borrow money to finance his college education. The average millennial in their early 20s has about $13,000 in debt. By their late 20s, that figure nearly triples to $47,000. And the overall debt load for older millennials in their early 30s jumps to almost $70,000, according to data from iQuantify. Financial advisor Douglas Bonaparte says the ramifications of student debt are far-reaching.
It's saddling a generation, and particularly the older end of the generation.
The growth in student loans for this age group is crowding out other types of debt, according to research from TransUnion. In the last decade, the different types of loans that people carry has changed significantly, especially for younger borrowers, largely due to student debt. 10 years ago, student loan debt accounted for about 13% of total debt for young adults ages 20 to 29. By the end of last year, it had jumped to 37% for that age group.
I do feel like my debt sets me back in the grand scheme of things as far as, buying a home or whatever the case may be. I think it is a priority to get this stuff taken care of now.
Many borrowers are unaware of several options to help them pay off their loans, like income-based repayment plans, which calculate a borrower's monthly loan payment based on their salary. But Bonaparte says while these plans can help free up cash flow, borrowers may take longer to pay off student debt. Negotiating for higher pay may be a better strategy. What could earning an extra $5,000 a year mean for a new grad today?
That can add up to $500,000 in extra earnings over the course of your lifetime. So it's far easier than cutting coupons or trying to budget. It's a really good way to impact your bottom line.
With a new job, Brandon Will has been able to increase his monthly student loan payments. He's eager to move on to the next stage of his life, but he knows it will take time.
Within the near future, I would like to have the student loans paid off. I'd definitely like to have the credit cards paid off and then be in a great position where in the near future I may be looking to, buy a home, so focus on those other things as I further in my life. We'll see what things happen. I don't know for sure.
For Nightly Business Report, I'm Sharon Epperson.